Hey, what's going on, my friend? Avram Gonzales here. Welcome back to, I believe this is day number 12 of my video blogging challenge. And today I want to talk about the power of telling stories. Because you see, when you tell stories, not only will it transform your business, but it'll also transform your life for a huge variety of reasons. I mean, look at it this way. People always remember the stories that people went through, the amazing things that people have gone through, more so than the end result or the effect, right? So it's like, let me give you an example. The story that I talk about all the time is my journey of inspiration, where in the summer of 2009, I got done with school. I had no job. I had no sense of purpose anymore or where I was going to go. I got dumped by my girlfriend and I had to move back home. So it was like the quadruple slam of, at least where I felt it was like probably one of the worst moments of my entire life. It felt like everything was crumbling. But what I learned there was that the reason that my life felt like it was going nowhere was because it actually had stopped. Everything had stagnated. And what I learned was that if I wanted to grow and I wanted to constantly grow, if I was willing to go outside of my comfort zone and experience something brand new, that it would absolutely change my life. So I started my Inspiration video blog challenge thing, whatever you want to call it. And in 2010, January 1st, I started making a video every single day, doing something new that I'd never done before. And it's amazing to see the kinds of things that grew out of that. I found, a new love for business and entrepreneurship. I actually met somebody online. We did business through Facebook. Really, is where we met each other. Launched our first info products. I learned that I could actually market myself and create a difference in the world actually getting online. So I took all that knowledge. I also managed to, because of the Inspiration journey, get on things like TEDx. It's because of Inspiration that I'm in the amazing, beautiful relationship that I'm in right now, because she saw one of my videos, dug it, and was like, hey, I want to meet this guy. And so things kind of grew from there. So it's like new business. I got to understand how marketing worked on the internet, new relationship, got to speak at TEDx, experienced a huge variety of experiences in 2010 by doing over 250 videos, right? So now when I tell you that story, does that kind of put you in a place where you understand like where I'm coming from and the power of what occurs when you're willing to jump outside your comfort zone and what it can actually create for your life? I mean, it gives you an idea, right? Versus me just telling you, hey, so I did this Inspiration thing and I learned how to, start a business online and I got a good relationship, blah, blah, blah. It's like I kind of give you the background of where I was at and tell you kind of like what happened to get me where I'm at now. That's why stories are so powerful, because you can remember how things actually transpired, how things occurred, and it sticks in your memory, right? So you might have heard of the saying before, facts tell and stories sell, right? And it's so true. And when I say sell, I mean it in a couple of different ways. You can sell a story in general. And it's like when I tell people the story of Inspiration, people are inspired to make a change in their life. If you went and saw my videos and saw how I changed and developed and grew throughout the entire year, you might have been inspired as well. So when you're willing to tell people about where you're at, where you'd like to go, and where you're headed, and how far you've come, that's a magical experience, right? Because there's nothing like inspiration that gets people off their asses, making a change for their life, and trying new things out. So that's why I'm always encouraging people to tell their stories. And the same is true if you're running any kind of business, right? And social media gives you such an easy way to do that, to share your stories with a lot of different people around the entire world, right? So if you're a coach or you're a healer or you're running any sort of business, you might want to consider telling the stories that have been triumphs and celebrations for you and your clients, and showing how you grow continually over time. Because I'll tell you what, there's been people that I knew from about 2 years ago on Facebook that have since come around, and now it's like we're doing cool things together. Or now there's a business opportunity now, or whatever it is, right? And so I'm always chronicling my story and sharing with people what's going on with me. Because if you're willing to share with people, you can inspire them, and you're also going to invite them into your life to see maybe how you guys could contribute to each other. Maybe it's a phone call, maybe it's a business deal, but you never know exactly what's going to happen until you put yourself out there, share things up, tell a story, see how people connect with that, and then just kind of see what happens, right? So that's my video tip of the day. Tell the story, share your insights, share your story, be an inspiration to people, because you never know who's going to connect with the story and things that you've gone through until you actually go out there and share them. So that's a huge part of my video blogging challenge, this 90-day video blogging challenge with the Empower Network. And I'm chronicling exactly how I'm making money with the Empower Network and in sharing my stories and videos like this to get my word and my message out into the world. How does it get any better than that, right? So it's like I got on Facebook the other day and I put up this little image to see if I can put it in the video here. Maybe not, about how I made $100 blogging with the Empower Network. And I got so many people that were interested and commented and wanted to know more about my business. And the same is true with anything that you do, right? If you share a story about how things transformed when you did this health challenge, people are going to want to know more information about it. You know, the same thing happened when I did a 10-day juice feast last year. People wanted to know the recipes. You know, they wanted to know how I did it, what the experience was like. And that was just something that was so amazing in sharing my journey, how many more people were inspired to go and do it, you know, for themselves because they were inspired by what I shared and what I did. Anyway, I could go on and on. It's just a magical experience what happens when you're willing to go out there and share your story with the world. So that's my challenge to you. Get out there, share your stuff on Facebook. That's a great place to start. And start chronicling your journey. You're going to love it for you. And you'll be amazed at the number of people that can connect with the things that you're sharing and the things that you're going through. So I'll talk to you tomorrow for video number 13 of my 90-day video blogging challenge. And if you want to know more about the Empower Network, you can just follow the link below this video, send me a message, and see if it's for you. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.